What it do, homies? We out here with some more Endless Taverns. This time we have a donation request. We are checking out a couple of songs that revolve around the Warhammer 40k Primarchs right there. Donator said that the Emperor's Sons have some amazing backstories that they're exploring. Today we're checking out two, Still Bleeding Angron, right? And then A New Oath, right? 40k Lion L. Johnson inspired song. So let's go ahead, shut up, turn it up.
I was a weapon before I had a name. To survive, you had to play their little game. They taught me to kill before I could speak. Taught me that strength meant calling the weak.
I was raised in the arena.
While we died beneath the raging sun, I learned love from the ones who wouldn't run. I led them to
That's crazy.
One breath from release, but then he reached down and took away my peace. I was ready for the ending with my brothers at my side. We chose death over chains and I was proud to stand and die. But he reached in, dragged me screaming from the grave I yearned, left me breathing with a broken mind and burn. I'm still bleeding, scars that never close keep seething, hope keeps bleeding.
Wait a minute.
Logic receding, turned to rage that won't stop fading. I'm still bleeding, still enslaved, carved into the monster you made.
Dang, that's crazy. I don't know. This song reminds me of a specific band. It's just right when that chorus came in, just I just can't put my I can't. Let me see somebody in the comments real quick. Let me see if somebody say something down here. Yo, this is crazy. We've seen plenty of stories like this. You know what I'm saying? Where people, not necessarily this, not necessarily like this, but it's like, kind of like just kind of born into that type of like setting and everything, where it's just very violent and everything, and you start to seek peace, like I said, seek peace by saying, all right, fine, I get to join all the people that I done sent to the Shadow Realm. You know what I mean? Just to be taken from that. You know what I mean? That's crazy. I'm sitting here thinking, this got me thinking of like a Viking culture, right? Or at least from what I've researched and everything about, how to get into Valhalla, and the times where you should have died, but you didn't. So it's just like, dang, you were ready to accept it. Now it went away, and death is the end all be all. So it's like, what do you do from now? All right. And this he's obviously being controlled. It's just, that's crazy, right? This is good. The lyric video is really amazing, right? Put some work into this. Really good.
They said you're free, but I was already gone. A puppet of fury, not a father, not a son. They made me a god, but I died in the pit. And in every step, I'm still carrying it. There's no mercy in the circuits that devour what I feel. When the nails start biting, only violence makes me real. I'm still bleeding, scars that never close keep seething, hope keeps bleeding, logic receding, turn to rage that won't stop fading. I'm still bleeding.
You gotta do a solo after this, bro.
Into the monster you made.
Yeah, here you go. You got to. Come on.
They told me to lead. They told me to kneel. They told me to burn what I once could feel. And I did, and I broke, and I never came back. I won't wear a crown.
that to you. Still emotional power. Come on now. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad.
Carved into the monster you made.
Yeah, I was, dude, very good song. Relatable to, not personally and everything, but you know, from the various stories and stuff that I've heard. This definitely one of the best ones you made. Good stuff, man. I like going down here in the comments. I've been doing that lately just to see what everybody's talking about. And some of this stuff I don't understand, right? Because I'm not that deep into the Warhammer 40k universe, but I learned, you know, it's a vast universe that I learned at time. So this one's a little bit of a long one. A New Oath again, Lionel Johnson inspired song. So let's get it. Oh. Wait a minute, bro. Hold on, man. This was September, bro. Bro, where are we going, bro? This stuff is evolving. Bro, Endless, you evolving, bro. What's you moving away from 2D, bro? You done went straight into the 3D generative stuff, man. That's even harder probably to control, right? Because of the wonkiness. Let me see what you got out of this. That's crazy. You out here.
No mercy for the wavering, no patience for the weak. I was the Emperor's weapon, cold precision when I speak. I'd banished you for hesitation, cast you out for doubt, and built walls of secrets that kept everybody out. But the forest showed me mirrors in the mist. Every prideful moment, every chance I missed, the watchers kept their vigil while I fought a harder war. Not against my enemies, but the man I was before. To the fallen who still remember, to my sons who kept the ember of what we were supposed to be before my pride condemned us all.
This is what it looks like right here, bro. This right here is highly skilled use of the AI, right? If you're going to use AI, then at least don't generate like slop. And slop probably has its place for, you know, people who kind of don't want to take anything like seriously and everything. But at least make it look like you showed some effort. You know what I mean? Like, this is a whole entire continuity story. You know, I wonder how much of a prompt machine you have become, Endless Taverns. That's going to be a job title soon here, maybe in the next 3 years. People who can prompt, you know what I mean? Like, this ain't going anywhere. This is crazy. I always think AI kind of gives you like a plus 100 to people who are already creatives. And like, God, people who use the logical side of their mind to use this to be creativity. And I've said this in other videos. I think it's probably some of the most interesting things to come out. You know what I mean? Because the you know, logic side of the brain, creative side of the brain, large side of the brain thinks about things differently in a creative sense. You know what I mean? So what would that look like? And AI kind of gives them the ability to do that. It gives them generate stuff. Let's get through this. This is crazy. It's insane.
I was wrong. The hardest words to say. I drove my sons away. The secrets broke our trust. And now redemption's just. I swear a new oath on this broken ground. Where Caliban fell, where the lost are found. No more cold equations from a war machine, but the harder promise of what redemption means. I swear a new oath, will you swear it too? The lion woke up different and now I
Cinematic.
offer you
Beautiful horns.
not the blade of judgment, but
offer us forgiveness. This must be a lie. The lion never bent, never asked us why. But here you stand with the Emperor's shield, and somehow, Father, your scars have healed. You speak of mirrors, failures, and time alone. We see ourselves reflected in the guilt you own. The weight you carry now is not just from command. We see our Father ready to offer his hand. We swear a new oath on this broken ground, where fathers and sons can both be found. Not the dark angels that we used to be,
this is amazing.
but the heart of wisdom of humanity. We swear a new oath and we swear it true. The forest changed the lion, may it change us too. From the ashes of betrayal, from 10,000 years of shame, a new oath together we shall rise again.
See, man, this one of them. This one of them songs where, it kind of reminds me of like Aviators. You know what I mean? Where, because his Aviators, right? His songs are very long as well, and I think the reason why you kind of get captivated, kind of lose track of time, is because of how much work that they put in to try to craft like a continuous story. Like every bit is thought of. Now, obviously, we went about it different ways. The creation process go about different ways, but the bulk of how these songs come to creation still stands. You know what I mean? Something needs to be thought of before it could be put into action, right? So this is just amazing stuff, right? Visuals definitely 100% kind of help sell the song, but the song got that nice little cinematic. It almost kind of feels like it's sitting in that mid range, that comfort range. And you switch it in between these nice little cinematic, and then you kind of got a little bit of screams in there, and they talking about something epic, and I'm listening and everything. But these visuals, like this, is like one of the best continuous use of AI that I've seen, like on the internet. It's possible that I haven't seen much, you know what I mean? But this is insane.
Forest taught this ancient knight to kneel before the truth, that strength without compassion is the folly of my youth. I am the lion, son of the forest, son of man.
Ooh, yeah.
No longer just a weapon, but a guardian. For every soul worth saving, and every prayer against the dark, a new oath beats eternal in this old man's heart. Forgiveness is the hardest battle that can be won, and so these words must be said. I failed my father, I fear, I also failed my brothers. I do not wish to fail my sons. I was wrong. I was wrong.
That is crazy. What?
I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong.
Bro put together a whole movie, bro.
I was
And he can play the violin or the viola. telling y'all, bro, there are people at the forefront of this stuff. You know what I mean? Of this AI stuff that's generating stuff like this, bro. And honestly, to tell you the truth, man, I think AI is still in its infancy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's and people at the forefront, it's gonna be dominating. You know what I mean? Like Endless Taverns, he gonna have his day. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have his day where, you know, all of a sudden people gonna stop bashing it and whatnot. You know, people gonna start making some high quality stuff and people are gonna be captivated by it, right? Because, you know, that's just what happens. And people who already been with it, that's been with it when it's, you know, back when it was wonky. And now if Iron Out Outer Kings gonna be in the forefront of that. And what you're gonna see, right? You heard it here. What you're gonna see is Endless Taverns, his channel gonna explode. It's gonna explode in magnitudes. You know what I mean? Like before you, and people gonna be like, where you come from? He been in the cut. He been in the cut making this right now, right? He was in the cut when all the naysayers were saying what they were saying, right? I think it's exciting. You know, I'm a musician, former musician, so I definitely understand the other side of it. But I think it's really exciting times that we're heading in, man. Because this whole entire video is crazy. You can't tell me nothing wise. You can't. But anyways, let me know what y'all thought about all this down in the comments. Divs out.